Monday, Monday. Ah? Oh, friggin' right, boys. Friggin' right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Right, fellas. Just a quick one. Just to update you on what's happening with the pail. The pail is bubbling along nicely. It's Monday. Just thought I'd film this quick and get it up tonight. So we've brewed it up on Saturday, as you saw. And I checked it Sunday evening time, and it was bubbling away, nice and creamy, and things were looking good. Now we've just checked it Monday, and we're fermenting well, blupping away. What's probably going to happen, and that's happened on the last sort of couple of brews that I've done with the USL5, is it's blupped away like that for a couple of days, and then I check it sort of towards the back end of fermentation, and it just seems to have one wild sort of blowout to the end of fermentation. So it'll be interesting to see if that happens again, because it did happen on the last couple of times. But she's doing well, and I'm gonna be keeping an eye on her so we can get her dry hopped. Big response on the last video, the last brew day video that we put up on Saturday. Or was it Sunday? I can't remember. I know we brewed it on the Saturday, but I can't remember when it went up. But yeah, I had a blast. I really enjoyed the day. Not a great amount went wrong, apart from me dropping the thermometer and me spraying myself with boiling water. But yeah, sometimes you do a brew day and you don't sort of enjoy it as much as you want to. But that brew day was really enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. Hit my numbers. She's fermenting away, and you know, I'm glad people enjoyed the length of the video. Normally when I put up a brew day video, I tend to sort of skip a lot of the parts of the brew day, and that's mainly because in my mind I'm thinking that most of the subscribers do it themselves, so they know what it is to do it, and so it's just sort of like a skimming over the day. But then someone did say, let me find the comment, Mark from the Hover Dog Brewery said that it's good to see a brew day from start to finish, because there are people that are just starting out that are probably flicking from one video to the next within the community to get a good grasp of what they should be doing when brewing. I know that's how I started. It's how I learned to do most things, really. I'd rather put a video on and watch someone sort of do an intense video, or an intensive video, so I can sort of watch through it and pick the parts out I need. So yeah, thinking about it, it's going to be useful to do the odd full brew day and show the bits and bobs where I would normally edit it out, where I'm dialing in the temperature and the faffing about and stuff like that. It's good to keep it in, because I guess people can get an idea of how to get around a problem if it arises, instead of just editing it out and just sort of having it shorter. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a few more of them longer videos. But let's run through a few, because I got a few questions on the last video. Homebrew Griffo, go and check his channel out. He's just started out, built himself a brewery and bar in his garage, and he started to put a few videos out there. He's actually got the Grainfather, which we had here testing out, and apparently they've come out with a new filter for the boil pot. So if you want to see what that looks like, go over to his channel. Homebrew Griffo, Rich's World Beer Tour, great brew day, thanks for sharing. Cheers, buddy, thank you very much for watching and supporting. Adam John said, enjoyed that. No, that's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear. Do these for you, not for me. Great video, Tom, enjoyed it all. This is from Sean Gerald, enjoyed it all. Should be a cracking ale, it should be. Just wondered why you pump into the fermenter. Aeration. Cheers. Yeah, basically, if you can get it chooching through that pump, it aerates it a little bit for you and gets it into the fermenter quicker. Who doesn't want the beer in the fermenter quicker? If it makes it a quicker process, you are limiting anything getting into it that you don't want to get into it and all that shit. And then Rookie Brew, great vid, Tom. Brewery looking mint, good job on the pump. I'll be brewing a Columbus Brown Ale from Beer Lover 1983 brew recipe, also my first time using them. Cheers. So I'll let you know how we get on with them. Lee Brew Columbus, a very overlooked hopped a very overlooked hop for a light beer. Yeah, well, we're going to see what it comes out like, because we used it in the bittering for the coconut IPA, but well, I'm yet to use it for flavour and aroma, so we'll see what it gives. Sully Beer Kits, cheers mate, I love your setup. Oh man. Steve Molson, another cracking brew day video. That's my thing at the minute, pale ales, he says, love them. Glad the pump held up till the end. Bring on the dry hopping. Yes sir, bring it on. Yeah, the pump, my goodness, how that held together, God only knows. Homebrew Chris, it was nice to watch a full brew day, and the wort chiller worked a treat. Yes it did, friggin' right it did. I'm very pleased with the wort chiller. It sits in there and I can get the lid on, so again, when chilling, you're not having anything drop in, no fruit flies, no dust or anything like that, so it keeps a lot of that out. So I'm pleased with the chiller, how it went. Andrew McDermott, thanks Tom, enjoyed your videos for a while now. On an equipment front, how do you know the volume of water leaving the HLT, pumping into the mash tun? Do you have an inline measuring device? No I do not, sir, no I do not. What I do is, I fill the HLT up all the way to the top, and I get it all up to temps, and what I want to be mashing in at. So if I've got, say for argument's sake, say I've got 40 litres in the HLT, and I want to be mashing in with 20 litres, I just run out the water from the HLT until we leave 20 litres in the HLT. So if we start with 40 and we've left 20 in the HLT, we've got 20 in the old mash tun. It just means that if I put the exact amount for the mash that I need in the HLT, I'd have to run the HLT dry, which means I'd have to fill it up with cold water and get the heat, get the elements on again to get it up ready for recirculating and sparge. If you fill the HLT and then take like 14, 13, 12 litres out of it, you're already sort of halfway there, 3/4 of the way there, full of hotish water that you can just top up with cold. It doesn't take quite so long to get up to temps, so that's why I do that. Slinkers 111 IR UFOs Canada. Everything's looking mint, nice looking brew day, going to be really interesting to see the outcome of this one. It will be, buddy. I did a single hop Citra IPA, a Mosaic IPA, and a single hop Galaxy Pale Ale as well. He goes on to say he was going to, friggin' hell, this is a long one, he was going to do something else with the Nelson Sovereign IPA. My God, I picked a long one here. Right down to the bottom. Do you have any other single hop beer videos on your channel? Thumbs up on the video and brew. Cheers. Do I have any single hopped beer videos on my channel? I'm sure I do somewhere. I'm sure there's a couple of smash videos out there where I think there's at least one where I didn't cock it up. Go and check that out. Dave Britton. Tom, how long was the tubing you got for the wort chiller? It was a 25 metre length of 10mm copper. 10mm length? Yeah, 10 metre. It was a 10 metre coil of 10. It was it was a 10 metre. No, it wasn't. It was a 25 metre coil of 10mm copper, and of which we have, I'd say, probably 3 metres left over. Anthony Bates. I have the same kitchen scales, and they go crazy when you have a mobile phone too close to them. Was my phone in my pocket? It wasn't in my pocket. We solved the problem of the possessed scales. The battery was running low, and it was just like didn't know what to do. So I changed the battery out, and they're working perfectly. Lambert Sibnall Ales. If you like Columbus by itself, then you need to pair it with Summit, even better. So we'll look into that one. Brooklyn Backyard Brewery Pete. How friggin' hard would it be for someone to produce a triangular thermometer? I think they do make them. So it wouldn't roll on the floor. But no, the bastards would rather them roll into oblivion, so they have to keep buying more. Friggin' rights they do. That's the end of the comments, guys. That's the end of the comments. They do make me laugh. I read every single one. Most of the time I do reply to the comments. Sometimes I don't, but I do read them. It's just that I get them on my phone, a little notification pops up on the phone, and I'll read the comment, and I'm normally doing something else, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Oh, they liked it. Nice one. And then I'm doing something else, or I'm messing about with building bricks with my daughter and cooking tea and stuff, and I forget all about it. And then I'm filming stuff like this, and then going inside and editing and getting a drink, and cleaning up. No, I just forget all about it. But I figured, well, I've got the camera out. I'll turn a 2-minute video into showing you the beer into looks like a near 20-minute video. Friggin' rags. But if you enjoy me reading over the comments like that, if you enjoy it more than me typing out, then I'll try and do it a bit more. If you do, let me know. If not, say no. We don't like them kind. Friggin' rights to that. So yeah, when I get to dry hopping, I'll show you what's happening with get a dry hopped, and then we're going to be getting a kegged and yeah, stove pipe. So that's it, fellas. That's it. So don't forget to thumb up this video in case there's no one want to do. It really does. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a little red button down here that says subscribe. Click it, you won't miss out on what's coming up next. Share the video, get it out there for all to see. We've got the next beer review coming up this Friday. And until next time, I'm out of here.